Mun, the god of the unseen ancient Egypt documentary. What do you think makes an Egyptian god powerful? That one name that comes to mind when we say Egyptian gods. Is it the ability to see him or the ability to feel him? For the ancient Egyptians, true power was what could not be seen. Ra rose into the sky every morning to perform his duty. Osiris dealt with death, Amen, was nowhere and everywhere at the same time in this video. I will tell you about Amen, as a god, as an idea, and as a tool of power in every aspect. The origin and meaning of Amun. S name in the ancient Egyptian language is Imen. Its meaning is hidden, concealed, the unseen. The Egyptians were very good at deifying what they could see. But Amun represents what cannot be seen. That is why Amun is not exactly a sun god, not exactly a sky god, nor directly a natural phenomenon. We can say that. Amen. In Egyptian mythology, is the embodiment of abstract thought turned into a god. Amen and air, the essence of the UNCA officially. Amen represents air, wind, breath, but there is a symbolic depth here for the Egyptians. Breath meant the beginning of life, the soul entering the body, the touch of the god upon humanity. That is why Amen is conceived as the power felt within every living being, yet never seen by anyone. This idea is very close to what we today call universal energy in a modern sense. The rise of Thebes, and Amen as the state geodamon's fate changes together with the city of Thebes. East of the Nile River, Thebes grows stronger. Theban pharaohs seize power. The state religion is reshaped here. Lies an important lesson in ancient Egypt. Religion was not separate from politics as it is today. Mun becomes the god who officially legitimizes the pharaohs. The statement, "I ascended the throne by the will of the god," originates from Amun at this point. Amun is no longer just a belief, he is a system. The union of Amun and Man, Ra, the first theological Arivo Uho on the Egyptians, did not make their gods fight. They merged them. The union of Amun and Ra is both a political and religious act. Through this fusion, Ra's authority over the universe and Amun's absolute mystery are united in a single being. Amun-Ra now becomes the creator of the universe, the initiator of time. The divine father of the pharaoh. This union aimed to create a centralized power within a polytheistic system. Much like modern structures of authority, the Karnak Temple, a leader carved in stone near the Karnak Temple near Luxor, was not merely a place of worship. It was also an economic center, a political base, an ideological symbol. The priests of Amun were comparable to today's pope. They owned vast lands, collected taxes, and influenced armies. That is why, in many periods, people seriously asked who was more powerful, the pharaoh or the priests of Amun. Akhenaten and the fall of Amun sought to break the power of the priesthood. He declared Aten as the sole god. This was history's first major monotheistic reform, but the people were not ready. Amen was part of daily life, present in prayers at the center of traditions, and so the reform failed. The resurrection of Amun and his historical legacy Akhenaten dies. Amun returns, but he is no longer the same. He, too, has learned from mistakes. He becomes more cautious, more symbolic, more profound over time. Amun becomes Zeus Amun for the Greeks and is absorbed into the Roman pantheon. Amun is one of the rare gods who traveled across cultures and survived. Amun and what he teaches us. Todoy, what does Amun teach us? The idea of God evolves. Power can arise from silence. Faith lives not only in temples, but in the mind. Main is unseen yet governing, silent yet enduring. And perhaps that is why he is one of the most human gods of all.